next speaker is the state senator from District 18. As I mentioned earlier, Donna Soucy stood strong with labor during the Fairpoint strike. A former alderman from Ward 6 and a past member of the Manchester School Committee, Senator Soucy leads by example, and we love her for that. Brothers and sisters, please welcome our friend, Senator Donna Soucy.
Thank you, President Brackett, and thanks to all of you for being here. Happy Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day weekend. Both are very important because today is not only a holiday, but today is part of a weekend that we should all celebrate. We should all celebrate because many people take for granted the efforts that were made in order to give us both of those things. You know, representing Manchester, I look back at some of our proud traditions and I think of the historic mill yard, a place where labor was valued, where my relatives from Canada came looking for an opportunity to create a better life. Now, of course, things were not always well in the mill yard. And it was thanks to our ancestors, to your predecessors, to all of you, that we were able to improve the conditions in the mill yard, that we were able to enact laws to ensure that women will have equal pay, enact laws to make sure that we will have access to affordable child care, enact laws to make sure that we'll have safety in the workplace, and that children will not be exploited for their labor. So we have a proud tradition here in Manchester and throughout the state of New Hampshire. And as I said, it's because of so many people like you. It's because of wonderful people like Linda Horan, who I'm so pleased to receive her achievement this morning. But the one thing that I will say that's still unfortunate in this country is that many people take these efforts for granted. They don't take them for granted because they're mean or there are some people, certainly some of the presidential candidates that are visiting us these days do everything they can to try to disorganize and disrespect labor. Certainly not here today. But there are definitely those among us that don't see the value and contribution that organized labor has made. So for that, I recommend, and I myself try to ensure, that we remind people every day what organized labor stands for, what organized labor is, and that we all make an effort, not just those of you that hold office in your union, but that all of us, not just work on enacting laws and listening, but work on organizing, on building and growing the labor movement. Nothing is more important to having a strong and vibrant middle class. Nothing is more important to respect the dignity of work. And nothing is more important to rebuilding our country and to continue to keep us strong than having a strong and vibrant labor movement. So I want to thank all of you once again for being here. Glad to see all of you here in Manchester. And thank you, President Brackett, and the leadership for once again hosting such a great breakfast.